G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with Turn 5 of Fields of Fire, Volume 1, World War II, in Normandy, Mission 2, the Cerisy Offensive, Turn 5. Right, and we are currently a bit held up, but we have one platoon down here at Row 1, Column 1, with an assault team forward. We have a pinned, paralysed team here, with two platoons still waiting to get off the mark at the moment. They're about to step sideways if nothing happens. I've got the EXO and the mortar observer forward undercover in 2 of 2 here with 1 of 1 platoon. I've got the CO with the RD forward observer, not absorber, here, and the observer is currently got a fire mission down here to a LMG team, which is now a fire team, and of course they have no line of sight because the smoke and blah 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 blocks line of sight. We have 2 of 3 platoon with its assault team here, with a sniper, so we have automatic weapons fire onto him from here, and we have 3 platoon over here with all his stuff, and 1 of 3, and we have the sergeant with his jeep, and we are at now let me just check again, because we only have 1 under fire. Engaged is 2 under fire. Heavily is at least 1 card has both enemy and friendly units on it. So I suppose, yeah, we are still heavily engaged. At least 1 card. Yep. Right. So it is the higher headquarters event, and we do not have one this time. So the CO will get a whole 2 commands. 2 commands. So he's going to activate 3 platoon, who has no commands. And he is going to... We have 4 fire missions, so he's going to... Okay, he's going to get the arty to keep a shooting, so he has no commands left. Right, 3 platoon will get 4 commands, and they are over here. So what do they want to do? I'd ask. We need to speed this up a bit without dying too much. So I'm going to send 1 of 3 forward into the farm here. So we can open up that there. He will be exposed. I'm going to send 2 or 3s locked up here. I'm going to send 3 of 3 forward to here. And again, they will be exposed, and they can open up the church. Oh, sorry, 3 of 3 has got the grenade, the rifle grenade with him. Okay, which leaves 3 platoon there, with 2 more commands which they are going to bank. Righto, 1 platoon will get 2 commands, giving them 7, and 2 platoon will get 2 commands as well, giving them 8. Okay, so 2 platoon is going to do a platoon move forward. So that's going to be all of their stuff here, fat fingers, going forward. and that one, and they are all exposed like that, messily exposed. Okay, which leaves 2 platoon with 6 commands. 1 platoon is over here, and they're going to do a platoon move forward again. Fat fingers. So that's 2 for them. They all go forward. And they are exposed. And then they're going to order the assault team forward, and that's their 3rd command. And he is exposed. And that is another potential contact that we have up there. Right. He's not under fire, so it doesn't matter. So that's 1, 2, 3 for 1 platoon, which leaves 4 for them, and they are going to bank that. Exo gets 1 command, which takes him to 3. He is going to use all 3, and he has none left. And he is going to use all 3 by coming out from undercover, and the mortar's coming out from undercover as well, and ordering 1 of 1 forward into the hedgerow. Again, I'm rushing this a little bit, but I've got to get some movement going. Okay, and then the sergeant gets 1 command, which takes him to 4, and he is going to activate the Jeep, which leaves him with 3, which he is keeping. And then general initiative is for 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to try and find cover here in the farmhouse. So it's a draw of 3. Okay, so the first one is cover, and the second one is cover, and the third one is rally, and then we need to see if it's heavy cover or not, and it's a draw of 5, and it's a 5. And for that, it is in World War II. Damn, it's only +1 cover. It's not heavy. I thought as much, but I thought I'd better check. Okay, so he is in cover, exposed. We have 1 more, so I'm going to go for the hill here. That's a draw of 4, and we go contact for 1, cover for 2, blank for 3, cover for 4. So that's just a normal cover up there as well. So he is now exposed under cover. Rightio. So now it's the enemy's turn. So we have now troops on the whole of row 3 there. Enemy command phase is they have a headquarters event, and it is going to be event number 3. And event number 3 for them is displace leaders. Remove any leaders on cards with no US. Sorry? Displace leaders. Remove any leaders on cards with no US troops. Well, we don't have any leaders for them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so enemy activity phase. They only have the 2. Sorry. These 2 at the moment. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we'll do this guy first. So he is now pinned undercover. So he has a choice of no leader. It's a 1 or a 2 is no action, a 3 is a rally, and a 4 is fall back. So he gets a 1 is a no action. And then Mr. Sniper, again, will try and concentrate fire. So his first one is no good. And his second one is no good. Right, that's that. Mutual capture and retreat. There is no capture, there is no retreat, because this is the only one, and he's pinned. He can't go anywhere at the moment. And I've left him there so that he's sucking up bullets from the sniper rather than a healthy unit. I know it's a bit callous, but that's just the way I roll. Okay, mutual vehicle aircraft phase. We have the vehicle, and the vehicle is going to move forward into the farm area here, and he will be exposed. Now, I know that's just a little bit silly, but I'm trying to get him forward in case I need him to do something. So he is moved. And he is exposed as well. Right, so we then have update fire missions. Righto, so this now, we have to roll for the pending, remove existing incoming, flip pending markers to their active sides, adjust the current activity level, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's see if we're going to get an attack there. So it's an RT forward observer firing for there. It is a draw of 3. And does he get a +1 for being elevated? I ask, I do. Indeed, I do. Combat actions. Attempt to call. Cost is 1. Draw is per mission. No, doesn't say anything. So it's draw a 3. Here we go. And we have 1 for nothing. We have 2 for lots. And we have 3 for nothing. So that's good. So we actually have incoming fire again, which is bloody wonderful. Schmackaroony. Right. So next is potential contacts. So as I said, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Randomize. And we are going to do number 3 first. The farm. Okay, and it is a potential contact B at heavily engaged, which is a draw of 2. And we get rally for 1. And we get contact for 2. Bastards. Okay, for a B, it is number 2. And number 2 is incoming mortars, package 3. So we have an incoming mortar into here. So, well, it is incoming. It's not a pending. Incoming mortar. Schmack with smoke. Just for the fun of it. Blocking everything off. Okay, and we get a mortar forward observer, 81 mil. Okay, we have 3 mortar observer. He will be under foxholes, and he will be placed at number 9. And number 9 is right front max line of sight, which is going to put him right here in the village. And he is not spotted, of course. So this potential contact is done. Goes there. And again, I know we don't need a PDF, but it just makes it so much easier for me to see what the hell's going on. So there we go. And we have the volume of fire there, which is a wonderful. And that one's done. Okay, now we have 1, 2, or 3. And we're going to do number 2, which is here. And again, it's a B, so it's 2, and we have nothing. And we have nothing. So that one's done. And then we have 1 or 2. And we're going to do number 1. Draw of 2 again. And we have a nothing for 1 and a nothing for 2. And then we have lucky last over here. And we have a nothing for 1. And we have a shuffle for 2. Okay, time's still looking good. Right. And we have a rally for 2, so nothing there either. That was very, 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 very strange. Right. Okay. So who can see who? And as you can see, we're getting blown up here. They're getting blown up there, but nobody else can see in there because of the smoke. Nobody else can see in here because of the smoke. We have the sniper still shooting over here at us over here. So we have these gentlemen's under fire, him under fire, him under fire, him under fire. Using words like that. So, combat effects. Okay, now who do we want to do what to here? And it's getting a little bit cheeky now, so we're going to do 1, they attack, 2, we attack. And it's 2, so we're going to attack. Now, we are attacking them here and here, so I'm just going to do this one first. Okay, so he is being hit by a -5. And he is pinned in foxholes with a +3, so he is 5 and 5, which is zip. And we hit him for zip, and that's a miss, which means his pinned marker comes off. Okay, so he's done. And that goes away. Okay, this guy down here is getting hit with automatic weapons fire for -1 with a +1, so that gets rid of that. So he has a +3, and his +3 is a pin, which just helped him, not hurt him. Okay, now they're shooting at us, so we have this one first. Okay, now that was an 81mm mortar. Mortar spotter. Fire missions 3, and it's a -3. Okay, so we have a -3 for these guys. Okay, so we'll do the platoon first. So he is exposed, undercover. So he is +3 for his covers, -3, so he becomes a -2 for being exposed. And a -2 is a hit on a line unit, which is a casualty and a litter. So we end up with a casualty, a litter, and a fire team. Yay, team. Okay, so he comes away, 1-3. Casualty, litter, fire team. So those two there. that one there, undercover, and pinned. Right. The sergeant, again, is exposed for -2, +2, so he's at a -3, and it's a reshuffle. So -3 for him is a hit, and he is a veteran, and it is a casualty. Oh yay, oh yay. Oops, sorry, wrong one. So the sergeant has nothing, and he is a Kaz. Oops. Which makes it awfully hard. Okay, and now the Jeep. The Jeep. Okie doke. Let me get this right then. Ish. Jeep, 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 Jeep. Jeep. Okay. So it is defensive value of the unit, and the defensive value is -2. Cover and concealment. So he's -2, -4 for exposed, +2 for the card, so he's at -2. Move and fire modifier, no. Okay. Fire is incoming, so it's a -1, so he's at -2, -3. Target is moving, is a +1, so he's at -2. Okay, so -2 is, and the anti-tank value is 0. Wow. So -1 or less is brewed up. So our Jeep is aflame. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Our Jeep is brewed. So we're not going to be getting any casualties out that way. That's for sure. Right. Okay. So that's been done. So that can go away. I'll just get rid of that one and that one. That's good. Okay. And then we have this guy under attack. So again, he is at a +3, -3, so it's a 0, which is a miss, which means he is no longer pinned. Done. And that's it. So the tidy up is to remove the exposed markers. That one. And that one. Sniper, small arms is fine. Cover marker nobody's using. Automatic weapons are still going into there. He's still under fire, so he is still pinned. He is still under fire. Paralyzed. They're all fine. They're fine. They're all pinned. Undercover. In trouble. Not seeing anybody. Okay, so that's like that still. He's good. He's good in cover. He's still got the incoming there, so he is there. He's still shooting there. So that's that. That's the end of turn 5, and I think we picked up where we were going less than right, and that should be about it. So where is the end of turn 5, and we will call it quits there and come back with turn 6. Okay, take care. Bye for now.